Hello, welcome. We're live. I'm just gonna check my Facebook to make sure that it's live. I am streaming on two platforms today. Yeah, so I'm just gonna check it out, guys. So while I'm checking it out, please try as much as you can to share the video. Very, very informative. Very. Um, is it live here? This video should start soon. How Why is it not starting on Facebook? It should be starting on Facebook the same time as on. Did I change the time? I hope I did. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm live on Facebook. Guys, welcome. Thank you guys so much. As the video goes on, I usually pause and read you guys' comments. I picked a special interest on this matter about Korra, Obedi, and Justin and Dr. Justin, the husband. I picked a special interest. It's been a long time. I talked about relationship, especially talking about couple, but this thing kind of is pounding in my heart, and this is why I want to follow this story till the end. So I did a video before. For those of you guys who don't know what is going on, when you look at the thumbnail, the young lady is a dancer, I think a belly dancer, a Nigerian that is married to an American. So last week, the husband went on live video while they were having intimate conversation. And that was 5 days or 6 days after she had a brand new baby and announced that they're having a divorce. So the entire world, when I tell you the entire world is talking about this. I don't know why. To my own understanding, might be because it's a guy. And most of the time, women do walk out of the marriage. And this time it's a guy. And it's interracial marriage. And he is a medical doctor while she is a dancer, a belly dancer, a musician, a producer. So the thing that is catching people's attention at this moment is that Justin again went to his story. I'm going to read it out for you guys. But first of all, let me start with Korra because yesterday I watched her video where she did live on YouTube where she called out her viewers. So I'm going to talk about her and then I'll go over to what Justin posted on his page. So Korra told his her followers to leave her page because somebody was telling her that she needs to take a break from social media. Hello, this is a woman that just had a baby less than 2 weeks old. She's on social media, she's dancing, she's cooking, she's doing videos every day. She has not responded to what the husband said on social media. So yesterday, she didn't find it funny. She told the follower or the fan to F off her page. And she goes, "You guys don't understand what is going on. They're telling her to leave social media. However, according to her, she said that social media is a job, that she's doing her job. And she also indicated in that statement, she said, "How do you guys expect me to feed my children? How do you guys expect me to pay my bills?" That social media is a job, that she has to be on social media. So, my own take to that reaction that she did is, hello, yes, I'm not here to put anybody down, but again, I am not 100%. I'm telling you guys the way I feel personally. If you are a viewer, you are also welcome to chip in how you feel. Okay, a woman that just had a baby is going through postpartum depression due to lack of sleep. The body needs time to rest. She had a baby through natural way and she showed the baby delivery on the internet. It was a home birth, so she needed time for sleep, for rest, for the VJ to heal, for everything to get together, plus what she's going on in her marriage. divorce or separation at this time because the husband has left her and walked away from the marriage. I think she needed time to heal. Also, yes, she said that some people does not understand that social media is a job. Social media is a full-time job. Just in case those of you guys don't know that social media is a full-time job. She said that this is how she makes her money. Okay, when the divorce is finally over, she's finally going to be cashing cashing in or cashing out, because Justin is not an ordinary man. He's a chiropractor, a doctor. So fingers crossed that, okay, he left the house according to him, walked away. In this part of the world, when they share things through divorce, it's 50-50. But now that Justin has moved out of the house, according to Justin, Korra gotta keep the house. At the end of the day, Justin has to pay the child support of these two children, plus paying the wife, plus everything the wife is going through. So that one is something that is going to come eventually. So Korra will be as richer as you guys can never imagine, because take it or leave it, it's not Africa where women get into divorce and they lose out and then they go and start selling moi moi or akara or selling fish on the street. No, in this part of the world, it's 50-50. Most of the time, the man can decide, you know what, I leave everything for you because he's a career man. I am going over to start and make more money. So Korra is going to be cashing in or cashing out. So yesterday in the video where she was cooking, the first 1 minute of her video, she had her head, she bent her head and she said that she is so tired. I believe her, a new mother for that matter. So she's tired. She's going through a lot. I'm not saying she has to go off social media completely, but I think she needs to tame it down a little bit. Or maybe this is how she gets over her own stress, by being on social media. Whatever video everybody is talking about or doing is based on assumption, because Korra didn't tell me anything. I didn't know anything. It's based on the things that I read on social media. But the husband goes back and forth to post things on his page on Instagram and post the stories. So let me read out for you guys the latest trending one that he posted on social media. Please have your ears, take out all the wax in your ears so that you guys can hear what he posted on Instagram. Not everybody is on Instagram. Most of you guys must have seen this, but just in case you have not seen that, let me just read a few things to you guys. Where is that? So you can see that I'm going to read out what he said here, and somehow I believe what he said. He said, when a man leaves a toxic relationship, he isn't being a man, but when a woman does it, she's a hero to be praised. So very often we don't see men leaving their marriage. We see women and we applaud them, because most of the time we blame men and we say that most of these men are narcissistic and that's why their women are leaving them. But on this issue here is vice versa. She said that the wife is a narcissist, right? Okay. He also said, I will teach my daughters what equality is by definition of the word. That's what man does. So man can cry, man can have the days that they feel down, just like women. So everybody is applauding women when they leave relationship, but when men leaves relationship, people are not talking about it. Just in case you don't know, many men are also going through what women are going in relationship. Many men, and because we always tell them to man up, you're a man, a lot of them are dying in silence. Let me read to you guys again what he posted on this social media. This one is on the story. This one I'm going to read right now. It's a little bit lengthy, but I'm just going to read what I can, and then I'll explain to my own understanding. He says, let me put on my glasses because it's always good to have evidence. At this time, he says, anyone that knows me or watches me online knows that I am dedicated man to both Korra and my children. This is honestly the hardest decision of my life, but necessary. So he deemed that very important, and it is necessary. We don't know what this guy has been going through. I was one of the first people, and then I say, he's a man, he was never on social media. Why will he come now and start announcing everything to the world? It's okay for us to pass judgments, yes, because when the story is out there, we become lawyers and judges. And this is why it is very important that people keep their marriage feud discreet at most of the time. He says, I am walking away from this marriage for my mental health and to be the best version of myself. Mental health is real. So he's walking away from this marriage due to his mental health. And to be the best version of myself, I must set a healthy example for my children. This has nothing to do with postpartum depression. I've been betrayed once again, and she is unbothered. She is unbothered. This one here really caught my eyes. I think I am not a psychologist or a mind reader. So I think that what Justin is trying to do by venting all this, his feeling on social media, could be to get the wife's attention for her to speak, because Korra has not spoken. She has not said a word. And people are saying that she's the brave one, she's the strong one. She doesn't have to come to social media to speak. But I believe if she had called the husband on one-to-one to settle this issue, I'm sure Justin must have said that they are working on something to have a better relationship. So she goes that once again, she's unbothered, which pretty much summarizes our marriage. And he also goes by apologizing to the people, to the young men. He goes, my apology to all the young men and women that believed that we have a perfect marriage. No marriage is perfect. So he's apologizing to people that goes out there and believe everything they see on social media. So guys, do not believe everything you see on social media. But I also tell people that it's better to bring out a healthy relationship to social media than to bring out your dirty laundry, because once the dirty laundry is out, everybody becomes judges. And hey, we're judges today. And he said, okay, marriage is based on mutual love, respect, humility, accountability, empathy, apologies, and most of all, effective communication. Guys, this guy says it all here. Humility, respect, apology, communication. It doesn't matter how you think that your marriage is, or how beautiful you are, or how you are the breadwinner of the family. If there is no communication, humility between two of you. I'm not saying you don't have to be show me your humility or show the world, but both of you, mutual understanding, very important. So this guy says it all here. Let me drink my water. I'm seeing all your comments. I'll come to that. Okay. Oh my God. I read this like over and over today, and my blood pressure was like shooting out. And he says, okay, I already read here. Okay, I already read about communication understand the other person's perspective. And this is again from what he's writing here, compared to the live video he did before. He said that the wife is a narcissist, and a narcissist does not put other people. I'm not saying that Korra is a narcissist, but this is according to what Justin said. Narcissist does not think of other people. They only think about themselves. They are mostly self-centered, and they don't like boundaries. Narcissist does not like boundaries. They don't like you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. Narcissists will be on their lane and be in your lane at the same time. So Justin is explaining everything here, that it is based on mutual understanding and humility. He said, likes and views shouldn't be the height of your relationship. This message is a little deep. Like and views. Again, guys, I am saying what I'm reading the way I understand. You can also interpret your own the way you understand. Likes and views should not be the height of your relationship. We know that Korra is on the limelight. She shows everything to the world. Maybe, according to what Justin is saying, Justin is a private person. Maybe he doesn't want Korra to show more, because he says likes and views. Even me being on YouTube, there are things that I will do. I will show on the video. My husband will call me and say, forget about the views and the followers of everything. Let's protect the integrity of you as a wife being on social media. So this is how I look at this. Likes and views shouldn't be the height of your relationship. Guys, are you guys liking this video and sharing? What is going on? If you're watching from Facebook, please do me a favor, share this to all your friends and like the page if you have not already liked this page. If you are watching from YouTube, please subscribe. If you don't give this video thumbs up, people will not hear this. And let me tell you guys something. 1 or 2 people or more will pick up some important information from what I'm reading to you guys right now. So he says, men, he says here, men, your mental health matters. The richest cry also. Men cries. Men cry. Most of the time, we tell them, man up, you gotta be a man, you don't have to cry. Come on, for crying out loud. They have the same organs that we have. It is too much. The guy might be boiling. He said, in order to be strong, you have to be happy. So, which means that all this time, this guy might not be happy in his relationship, in his marriage. Maybe he's not happy. It's not even maybe. According to the write-up, he is not happy. And Korra doesn't care. She goes every day, she does videos, but I'm sure that inside her, she is boiling. She needs therapy. Both of them need therapy. But the way it is going right now, maybe Justin doesn't have any other way to vent this out. He wants the world to understand what he's going through. And Korra, because he has not spoken, maybe she has spoken, but because she didn't say it on the social media, we are assuming that she hasn't spoken. Or maybe she's still thinking and waiting for Justin to finish everything that he has to say before she comes out. But who goes on raising 2 children, brand new baby, still under 2 weeks, and another younger one, I think he's under 6 years. I don't know the age. Who is going to have their mental stability to raise children and to be her usual self when this kind of environment, mentally, emotionally, she's surrounded. She's inside the drum, and then she's all covered with stress, and she's struggling to raising up her head. So I am going to pause now and read you guys' comment. Let me know what you guys think about this saga that is going on, because I am going to follow this saga until the end. Yes. So I think I'm gonna read Ndioma. Hi. Thank you for watching, guys. Share this video. Share. Hello, for life, Esther. Thank you so much. Oh, you're first here. Thank you. God bless you. Bendition. Chef Paulo Gomez. Thank you, guys. Are you liking the video? Please like and share. My Facebook people, I'll come to you guys, okay? Oh, you like. I see that. Yes, indeed. Ify N, no matter how strong she appears on the screen, she is going through a lot. I hope she gets extra support or help from family, especially in taking care of the kids. In my last video, I pointed at the kids. The children are very important. People should listen from her body language. I watch her like literally almost every day since the beginning of this. Where are they living? They live in United States. Yes, they live in United States. I am not a fan of Korra. Neither do I agree with her social lifestyle, but she is first a human. I am praying for her not to lose her mind. Exactly, this is the same prayer, because we have seen things go haywire when postpartum depression hits, and now you're talking about postpartum depression plus divorce that is associated with that. I really hope that she really gets help from her friends, if she have any, from her family. I don't know. I'm sure she must have family in United States. I know she's Nigerian born, but I don't know her one-to-one. I can't answer. Social media doesn't allow the little break. Maternity leave. Yes, she should be. Thank you, Nangula Amuko Amukogo. Yes, maternity leave is very, very important. Even if you take 3 months off, shut everything down. I think she needs a leave. But like I said in the beginning of this video, she didn't find it funny when somebody told her yesterday on her live video to stop and take a break. She told the person that social media is a job. This is quote, how do you expect me to pay my bills, to feed my children? It's not the end of the world, baby girl. If you ever come across this video, or if you know anybody that can share this video so that it can get to her, I am sure this is not going to be the first time she's hearing this. She needs a little break. She needs a break to get her mental state being in the right place. She needs a break. Okay, thank you for liking the video. Guys, her 3-year-old was asking her mommy, are you okay? Oh gosh. Also, the baby, the first one is 3 years old. Yes, because, the children get the worst effect of this, because postpartum temper trauma, is that what it's called? Trauma. Tantrum. Yes, temper tantrum will be throwing all over the place. And for the little girl to look at the mother and say, Mommy, are you okay? Oh my God, that makes my heart bleed. That really makes my heart bleed. And in this part of the world, I don't know. I believe America should be like that too, especially for them being on social media. The social services will step in just for the sake of the children. The social services, it's not for them to come and pick up the kids, but at least to give her the counseling she needs, to make sure that somebody is around her 24 hours. They on social media, nothing is being hidden. Social services needs to step in, whether her friends or her family are there. Social services are the people that are expertise on this kind of issues. They need to step in and help this younger woman before something goes wrong. I'm not saying that or praying that something will go wrong, but I feel it. My body is telling me that sooner or later, God, please forbid that, American social services, I think they live in the state of California. If you're a social worker, if you live in the state of California, this needs to be reported just for the sake, for her own well-being. They need to interject. They need to go in and help her mentally. She needs help. She is broken. She is, no matter how she wants to fake it, when you watch her, when you look at her videos, even when you see her dancing on Instagram, like few days after baby, with the vajayjay is not healed, the body is not healed, she's already dancing. She's already, listen, our body are living things. The organs needs time to heal. Think about that. Even when you don't have a proper sleep, it tells on your entire body. Talk less of what this young woman is going through. Somebody needs to call the attention of social services in the state of California to help this young woman. For a 3-year-old to be asking, Mommy, are you okay? She must have seen her doing some things in the bedroom, maybe crying, maybe sobbing, maybe not eating. So once a parent's mental is in that kind of mental state, it affects the children. The children cannot have good conversation with mommy anymore. If mommy used to take them to the mall or to the park to play, mommy is beaten down. She cannot do most of the things that she needs, that she was usually doing. Please, somebody needs to step in. I'm gonna go ahead and read more comment. They said the noise is okay. Somebody said something here. That's Nangola. They said the noise is rented, and I kind of differ with your statement that says he is very rich. I don't see that looking at their lifestyle. All I see is people living beyond their means. Okay. I maybe not very rich, but I know that somebody that is a chiropractor, right? It's not the same person. He's not earning the same salary as somebody that works at McDonald's or Walmart. They might not be that. I think they're okay to provide a 3 square meal. Why am I telling you this? Because let's just live on assumption that Justin makes a minimum of $150,000 a year or $100,000 a year, right? $100,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And also, what you say that you don't see them looking at their lifestyle. All I see is people living beyond their means. When people show all the Lamborghini, the Mercedes, the BMW, the Bobo Tibo and stuff, people will still say that they show off. When people don't show, people will say they are wretched. But I understand what you mean. For Korra to have that kind of, to have everything on the limelight, I kind of agree with you in a way that if Justin is all over and have everything, you will see it in Korra's house, in her kitchen. Sorry, guys, there's something that we don't know, right? I watch, just in case, some people that go on TikTok, on social medias. This guy, I don't know if you're a guy or you're a woman, Nangular. Somebody also said that so many people come and do videos and do this and pretend to have everything, but when you look at the background, the curtains are hanging upside down, the carpets are so dirty, the kitchen is full of mud. So many people pay attention to details. where you are shooting from, the kind of outfit you wear, the kind of hair you wear, the kind of makeup you wear, the kind of house, especially for people who do vlog all the time. Yes and no to what you are saying. It could be that she doesn't want to show everything. It could be maybe they're not that rich because people must have seen their home, their car, because she's always on social media. She shows everything. So it's a kind of balance up and down. If we and say, well, spouses go through challenges in marriage, but one should not wait when one partner is vulnerable before attacking. I know every individual is different. Sometimes we do things like Justin said in the test, mental well-being. He said that he wants to do this because of his mental well-being. I don't know them on one-to-one. We don't know what he's been going through. Maybe he was waiting to be by Korra's side to deliver that baby before he checks out. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I cannot pass my judgment. So people, be mindful of your background when you flaunt and show everything. People are watching. People want to know if the life is real or fake. Oh my goodness. Social media. They say the house is rented. Ooh. Let me drink my water. So if the house is rented, that kind of makes a little bit sense why Korra is not resting. If Dr. Justin has checked out of the house is left for Korra to pay the bills. And she said if she's not on social media, she cannot pay her bills. Please share her videos so that she can have money and pay her bills. Go and find her and share her videos. Share this video too. Me, I need money as well. I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my I have to pay my bills as well. Okay, somebody say Mohammed said, even if she gets a whole world, will she be happy? You are totally you're talking as if she was after the money. She is African and divorce had never been beneficial to one. Okay, thank you. Sorry for the typo, keyboard recognition. Nangular, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find her some conversations from Facebook. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, nobody goes into marriage and pray for divorce, but unfortunately, when one partner decides to walk away, what are you gonna do? The partner is not interested. He wants to cash in or cash out and start living his life the way he wants to live his life. You cannot, marriage is not by force. Marriage is not by force. It's a commitment. People forget that marriage is as far as we say that marriage is a commitment, we stay in that marriage. But sometimes you don't want to stay in the marriage that will drown you, that will kill you earlier than you anticipated. So, yes, Justin was right when he said that many women walk away from marriages and nobody talks about them. But when men walk out of marriages, it becomes a big problem. Mhm. So this is it's either way. It's divorce is never encouraged. But sometimes you try a little bit to have some empathy or some understanding to people who are going through divorce. In my last video, I also said that Justin knew that the wife was a dancer when he married her. There are things, if you're a guy and is watching this video, there are things you see when you're dating a woman or when a woman is dating you. And some people might think, okay, when we start family, things are gonna be different. Unfortunately, when you start family, things remains the way it is. And because you never corrected that from day one, it is very hard to mend down the road. So anything you see while you are in relationship and you don't like it, it is better for you to call the attention and fix it on time. Do not wait and think that manna will fall from heaven. There is no manna from heaven. Anything you see and you accepted in the early marriage, and when you guys are dating, it's going to remain like that. Questions are not being asked. Justin also said it in the things that I read. He said that the views and the likes is not marriage. Views and likes. So many people come on social media to do whatever they want to do just because they are looking for views and likes. Maybe Justin is not up for that. I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know. This is interpreting according to my own understanding, because everybody is different. If you go back to his Instagram page and read the write up, you might have a different interpretation. Even the people that read the Bible, even the people that read the Quran, everybody interprets things differently. So it's based on your own knowledge, how you want to interpret. At the end of the day, Justin has said it. He said that he left the marriage because of his mental state. And he also apologized to the younger ones who thinks that everything they see on social media about two of them is perfect. He said that their marriage is not perfect. But there's no marriage. No marriage. Mine is not perfect. I don't know about you. Do you have a perfect marriage? Do you have a perfect marriage? Tell me. How many people here have perfect marriage? No marriage is perfect. But all I'm saying is that we must find a way in the middle to fix this. Justin is crying and lamenting and saying that Korra is unbothered. Korra, this is a little message that is telling you that your husband needs your attention. He needs your attention. You see these things we're talking about right now, down the road, they can decide to come back again and become husband and wife. So if it's broken, anything that is broken can be fixed. Anything that is broken can be fixed. But what I said in my last video is what I'm still saying again, and I'm going to put a little bit of tweak to that. I attacked Justin. Not really attack. I had some things how do I say that? I did not agree with Justin in the beginning. I said, why will he bring this out to social media? It was Korra who was always on social media, bringing out their lives on social media. And then when I sat down and rethink things over and read the things he wrote today and yesterday on social media, maybe this guy needed to vent this out. Let me tell you, if you are an African and you live in Africa, when you and your husband or couple have issues, for some people who believe that they go to their pastor to tell their pastor, which I'm very against. They go to their mother, which I'm very against. They go to their mother-in-law, which I'm very against. They tell their friends, which I am very against. So maybe just in things because he's an American, right? They don't have omona. They don't have like a big family and stuff like that where you go and you call your uncles. In my language, we call them omona, like the clan. If the marriage is so bad that two of you have really tried to work this out and it's not working out, you call the omona. This is when you think that your wife or your husband has committed the most atrocious behavior that you cannot forgive him, and the third party must hear about that. We call it clan, like omona, like the meeting. So maybe because Justin is from this part of the world, he might think that social media is his omona, his clan, where he will go and vent it out. Or maybe because he thinks that he has been subdued for a long time, he wasn't allowed to come out and speak his mind, and this is the best time for him to come out and really say how he feels about this marriage. Everything we're doing here on social media is a guess game. I don't know them. He didn't tell me anything. Korra didn't tell me anything. What bloggers and YouTubers and influencers are doing is guessing game based on the things that we read on social media. Okay, let me take up the next question. I have a perfect marriage. Oh, thank you for life, Esther. Ah, that's good. Someone sold their mate in Tinder. Yeah, yes, according to her, she said that they met in Tinder. Tinder is a software where you meet partners and yeah, whole thing. Okay, Nangular, whole thing is a mess. I am short of words. I wish my fellow lady can take a little rest. Please, this is not the time to look for money, mostly on the platform where you have different options on the matter. Thank you so much. Yes, I agree with you on that. Again, being in this part of the world, like I said, I live in Canada with her situation. If she doesn't have money to pay for rent, government really steps in Canada and give her a home, a house. But it doesn't work in America, but it works here in Canada. With what she's going through with two children, my dear, you get a $1 million home for free in Canada. Single mothers are the ones that are priority to Canadian government. They don't play with single mothers. I don't know. You are Igbo. Esther, yes, oh, I be Igbo. Yes, I be your sister. So, like I said, single mothers in Canada are priorities of Canadian government. If this is happening here in Canada, Korra will not be on TV or on YouTube telling you guys that she's doing this to have views. Her case is already out there. Government will call her and show her houses and tell her to choose the one she wants. Korra, you might consider coming to Canada. Okay. Omuna, I didn't know you. Okay, I already read that. FBA woman here. I appreciate your channel. Married and in love with a wonderful black man for 22 years. We are both lawyers. Ah, I have goosebumps. Give me a little of everything. Two lawyers. Please, if you take up this case, remember Kartia Velino. Remember to give me my own share. Remember to give me my own share. Yes, you guys should FBA woman here. Wow. Guys, be careful what you are writing. We have FBA woman on the channel. Her name is Give Me a Little of Everything. There is, okay, she also said there is no perfect marriage. Yes, there is no perfect marriage. The only perfect marriage you have, yes and no, but let me tell you, the only perfect marriage you have is when two of you have arguments and have disputes and there is no third party. Two of you settle it there because you both are your own lawyers. You are both your own judges. You are both your own God, small gods to one another. That marriage becomes perfect because the third party doesn't hear it. Even Jesus Christ or Muhammad, their life was not perfect. The beginning of this world, if you're a Christian, how Adam and Eve were chased out of the Garden of Eden. Nobody has it perfect. So the first woman and the first man on this earth, in this life, I'm a Christian, quoting from Adam and Eve. Their life was not perfect. Why do you think that your marriage is going to be perfect? Make it perfect by two of you reaching, how do you say that? Two of you coming in the middle and knowing how to settle your marriage. Marriage is not a joke. And so many people dabble into marriage because their age mates are getting married, because you are in love. Love alone cannot sustain your marriage. Love alone. I have been in this game since after high school. I have been with one man for 32 years of my life. Yes. So you can ask me things about marriage and I will answer that to you. I don't need to read a book to tell you how marriage works. The life has been this way, it has been that way. We have gone up the hill, come down the hill, be in the middle of the hill. We have both tested that all. But it's also better if two of you decide to make it work instead of slanting. Sometimes marriage is slanted. It doesn't have to be slanted. Two of you have to agree to disagree, agree to make it work, agree to make peace. If two of you does not agree to make peace, peace will never rule in your home. And when you guys are agreeing to make peace, don't forget, if you have children, that your children are watching. Very often we forget to talk about the kids in relationship. Most marriages are very selfish. They only think about themselves. Think about the mental state, the mental being of those children. Korra, if you are not thinking about the mental stage of your children, you have to start thinking about it now. Dr. Justin, if you're not thinking about the mental state and stage of your children, you have to start thinking about that right now. There are counselors in this part of the world, marriage counselors. I don't know, like I said, I'm reading from, maybe they have been to marriage counselors, maybe they have not. But maybe somehow, someday, Korra got to speak and we can hear from her. Okay, somebody said something. I'm gonna have to read what somebody said. Yes, okay, that's give me a little of everything. Okay, MJ. In Sweden, they do the same thing. They support women and children. We call it social. Government give help to people like Korra. Yes, that's exactly the same thing in Canada. I'm telling you, houses are not cheap in Canada. The smallest home you can get in this part of Canada is 1 million for 3-bedroom apartment. Come on, you can get it for free. Women and children comes first. America is not like that. Sorry. Marriage is a full-time work. For life, Esther, marriage is a full-time work, whether you want to believe that or not. It's an endless work. You know, like you have 9 to 5. At 5 o'clock, you're done with work and come home. In marriage, there is no time out. You have to keep studying your partner because there are 3 levels in relationship. The first time is when you guys are just dating. That's the first stage of marriage. The second stage is when you guys are like 5 years into the marriage. You have 1 or 2 kids and you're still trying to know your partner. The third and final stage is when you have been in a marriage for over 20 years. Even at 20 years, you haven't seen everything. My husband will look me in the eyes when we have argument and say, my darling, you see this? We're not going anywhere. Me and you will stay in this marriage. He will say, whether you like it or not, you are here. Whether him as my husband like it, he's not going anywhere. So let us better make this marriage work. That is his word. He goes, we better make this marriage work. You're not going, if you cry from here till tomorrow, we will find a solution, but we both will make this marriage work. So 2 people has to make the marriage work. That's why I do with my husband. Nobody interfere in our marriage. Yes, noiga pinky. Yes, nobody should interfere. But when it gets out of that, nobody can make peace within 2 of you. You take it to the third person, which is marriage counselor. Mm-hmm. Okay, somebody said something here. I want to read this. Ah, okay. I can't read this now. Okay. I'll be shocked if they don't give that support in America. Maybe for people in LA, Hollywood, beach houses for the matter, there is a problem here. I doubt if they do it in America because America doesn't have free health care. And then you're talking about giving your house. I don't think they do. You're beautiful, sis. I have to leave now. All the best to you. I appreciate. Thank you. Give me a little bit of everything. This is the FBI that I have on my channel today. I hope that you subscribe to my channel before leaving. So if you're not yet subscribed, click that little red button from YouTube and subscribe. And if you're watching from Facebook, click the button. There's a button that says share that and like my page. Yes, we are going viral. Yes, like it, comment. They don't do it here. I'm in US. I'm very sure they don't do it for life as America don't want to keep you in their country. You're telling them to give you a house. They don't want to keep you, especially if you're an immigrant. They want you to go back to where you're coming from, and you're telling them to give you a house in your wildest dream. They will not. So I know, like somebody said in Europe, yeah, ostracized and Canada. Oh, you become number one in the world if you're a single mother. Ah, yes. So then somebody said, Nangula said, then he's not coming. Is a he or she not coming to America? It's very important to do your research before you go to any part of the world that you are planning to go to. Yes. Do your research and no. Nangula, you better come. For life, Esther is telling you that you better come to America. Yeah, depends on your priority in life, determines where you want to go and be at a particular time. So, guys, I am going to, we are 52 minutes into this game, the game of uh, talk. So if you are watching from YouTube, try to follow me on my Facebook as well. I do different videos sometimes, both on my Facebook and on my YouTube. But today I am streaming this live on two angles. And if you're watching me from Facebook, uh, also join me on my YouTube so that you don't miss any of my videos. So if you guys have more things to add to this, or message for Korra, or message for me, or message for audience that is watching, feel free to leave your comments. No comment is too ugly, but don't insult the host. Yes. Mhm. Thank you. See you when I see you. Yes, Nangular. If you subscribe and turn on the notification, you are sure to know when I'm live, and I shall be giving you guys little updates about this current issues at hand. Yes, thank you. I love you all. I enjoyed the live stream for Life Esther. Thank you so much, darling. You're my sister, Esther. I be Igbo. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you guys later. Bye for now. Thank you.